Welcome to the Transition to Placement mini-series, Episode 4, Placement Accommodations. Placement accommodations. Academic accommodations do not necessarily apply to a placement setting. Classroom accommodations you might have had, like in-class note-taking or extra test time, may not be relevant during your placement, as you're performing different tasks, using different skills for different expectations. Again, meet with your consultant before your placement begins, ideally 2 months before, to discuss what accommodations you may need to perform certain work tasks successfully, and, if needed, source out the necessary tools and resources. Accommodations are often grouped into two categories, formal and informal. Formal accommodations are documented adjustments to certain work tasks and may require new tools or resources to be provided. Informal accommodations are strategies that are agreed upon but not documented, and may also include tools or resources already available to you. Here are some examples of formal accommodations. A student that is deaf or hard of hearing may request to have an interpreter present for trainings and meetings. A student with a processing limitation may request complex instructions be communicated in writing. A student with low vision may need a specific software installed at their workstation. Here are some examples of informal accommodations. A student using Wheel-Trans may have an agreement with the employer to begin their shifts between a specific time, as arrival times may vary. A student who struggles with focusing may request shorter, more frequent breaks. A student with attention or memory limitations may request to use a smart pen or other recording device for certain note-taking activities. If you will be requesting accommodations and have not had a discussion during the application or interview stages about those accommodations, it's important to communicate this information early when you start your placement, ideally on your first day when you meet your placement supervisor for training. The following is a sample script to give you an idea of how you might address functional limitations while focusing on your strengths and abilities. The student may say, "I have a neurological disorder that can sometimes interfere with my ability to process and record information at the same time. I found that using a smart pen to record notes that I can go back to and review later helps, and using a recorder for non-confidential meetings so I don't miss important information. I've used these in my classes to complete assignments and projects, and find I'm able to do my best work when I have these tools to keep me on track. Having these supports during my placement will allow me to excel in this role as well." Then the employer may say, "Okay," or "We've done that before," or "We can work with you on that," or they may also have follow-up questions. That's all for this video on placement transition planning. If you still have questions, connect with your placement coordinator, accessibility consultant, or career advisor.